Oh my goodness. What an unbelievable upset down in Jacksonville. Against all odds, it was the Jaguars who came out on top, leaving everyone absolutely stunned. Folks, this was supposed to be a stroll in the park for the 49ers. I mean, with Trey Lance leading the charge, you'd think they'd have it in the bag, right? The narrative had painted them as dominant giants, defensive powerhouses, poised to dismiss any underdog challenge. But the Jaguars flipped the entire script. Trevor Lawrence, the guy was sensational, keeping his cool under pressure, and Etienne Jr., what a touchdown. Can we just talk about turning the tides? Listen, it's games like these that redefine seasons. And huge credit to Parker Washington on that punt return. Look, if you don't want to miss more moments like this, make sure to hit subscribe. Stick around. There's more to dissect here. Let's switch focus now because, folks, Trevor Lawrence, he's the guy we absolutely need to talk about next. I mean, what a performance from the Jaguars quarterback. Lawrence wasn't just playing, he was orchestrating. He completed 21 of 31 passes, racking up 174 yards while staying cool under pressure. His touchdown pass to Hunter Long, pure class. It was more than just a throw. It was a statement, a showcase of vision and precision that just sliced through the 49ers defense. But here's the kicker. And listen carefully. Lawrence's quarterback rating hit a solid 92.7. That number doesn't just reflect his good day out. It shows a growing maturity, especially against a defense like San Francisco's. This wasn't just a flash in the pan. This was a continuation of his season-long growth. You've got to admire how he not only avoided sacks, but managed to maintain momentum on crucial third downs. It really sets the Jaguars up for something special. When you see a performance like this, you can't help but think he's leading this team right into playoff contention territory. Okay, let's get into some tactical shifts now. Right, let's shift gears a little. You see, the San Francisco 49ers were viewed as a stalwart force coming into this matchup, especially on defense. But where do you even start with those mistakes? From the outset, their lapses seem to unravel everything. Travis Etienne Jr.'s explosive 48-yard touchdown run was just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, how do you overlook defensive setups like that? Unbelievable. Missed tackles popped up everywhere. Became almost like a theme of the night, really. D. Winters, Fred Warner, you'd expect them, of all people, to solidify that line. Instead, they seemed off it during these pivotal moments. And then there's Brock Purdy, 2 interceptions that just broke the back of their momentum. It felt like every turnover magnified the Jaguars' swagger while crippling the 49ers' rhythm. You see, the thing about football is momentum is massive. Those interceptions, combined with Purdy's struggles and miscalculations, shifted everything. Tactically, the question lingers. How did it fall apart so quickly? It's time for some introspection on protecting the ball and adjusting defensive strategies. There's got to be a way to close those gaps and tighten the defense up, or else, well, the 49ers might just find themselves in murky waters going forward. So here's the thing. While the 49ers were grappling with those defensive gaps, the Jaguars seized their moment through special teams, flipping the script entirely. Remember Parker Washington? His 87-yard punt return was nothing short of sensational, a real game changer that lifted the Jaguars in ways the 49ers couldn't have anticipated. Now, let's break this down. Washington didn't just run. He showcased unbelievable speed and agility, weaving through defenders with precision, and honestly, that blocking scheme. Incredible execution that left the 49ers scrambling. What made Washington's romp so electrifying was not just the distance, but the timing when the Jaguars most needed a lift. And let's not forget, special teams often get overshadowed, but moments like these, they can tilt a game on its axis, seriously boosting the Jaguars' morale while leaving the 49ers on the back foot. Parker Washington, from perhaps an overlooked figure to an unexpected hero. His rise through this pivotal punt return may just spark a renewed focus on special teams across the league, emphasizing how critical they can be in shaping game outcomes. Special teams. It's not just about kicking anymore. It's about making game-defining plays that can swing momentum. And speaking of momentum shifts, let's dive into what's up with the 49ers. So despite Parker Washington's electric play, you know the Niners had their moments too, but with those moments came some serious inconsistencies. Here's the thing. When you talk about Brock Purdy, his arm delivered 306 passing yards and touchdowns that were just wow. Seriously, those connections to McCaffrey and Tonkers were primetime stuff. But then, oh boy, Those turnovers, 2 interceptions, and 2 fumbles couldn't have come at worse times. Can you believe it? It felt like they were playing Jekyll and Hyde. Purdy's brilliance clouded by missed opportunities and lapses. And then defensively, letting Etienne and Washington run riot, you have to wonder what's going on in the trenches. Yeah, they showed muscle with some big tackles, but the gap control, yikes. So Kyle Shanahan's got a task on his hands, don't you guys think? Does this spark a more aggressive approach or maybe some strategic tweaks? I'm really curious about what you all think. What's next for the 49ers, and are they going to turn it back around? Hit me in the comments with your hot takes, and let's get this debate rolling, folks.